In my career, badges can make a good build great. In NBA 2K23, you'll get rewarded this year for the badges you use the most.
And don't let the high fashion fool you. These Brooklyn Nets, and before...
Thanks very much. Now improving...
Isn't that something? I mean, every day there's something new. Fascinating stuff, DA. Thank you. And now the Lakers starting group. They've got Bol. Jordan Poole is out there with Klay Thompson. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's James in at the small forward. And for the Nets, Torrey Craig is out there with JaVale McGee. Then it's Bridges. And it's T.J. McConnell. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 spot. It's still early in the season, and teams are still trying to figure out rotations. Greg, what's it like to play in a game like that tonight?
Well, for a lot of these guys, Kevin, it's all about jockeying for position, making an argument for minutes. You want to earn the trust of your coaches.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. After LeBron James's miss, Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. Back to Dinwiddie. Pass to McConnell. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Poole. Second chance shot. In deep, McGee drops it in.
And, you know, with his size and presence in the post, McGee has a lot of value on the offensive glass.
And Thompson kicks to Zubac. Lakers working the ball around now. Poole against McConnell. Tipped away and stolen by McConnell. Bridges outside. Bounce pass from McConnell. Craig passes to Bridges. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Poole kicks the ball. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
The Nets have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Thanks to Dinwiddie. James against Bridges. Here's McGee. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, you think of the Lakers leading up to LeBron James joining them. This was a team that struggled for relevancy. And even during Kobe Bryant's final seasons there, they still were a little below par for the Lakers.
Mark, as you recall, the Lakers had missed the playoffs the last few years leading up to LeBron James actually joining them.
And you know what, Kevin? They missed it in year 1 of the King in L.A. as well. Some of that due to injury, but nonetheless, not part of the playoffs. Despite the bubble title, it's been a challenge for LeBron during his time with the Lakers. Last year, extremely frustrating. And I'm sure they want this season to be different.
Over to the left wing. 13 feet away. Off the left rim and out. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. 4-point game. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Here's Craig. Bol making his last shot. Here's McConnell, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know, for a guy who's averaged around 7 points a game for his career, McConnell really makes his presence felt at the offensive end. He does it largely as a playmaker.
He doesn't get the second one.
And another thing about McConnell, man, he really brings the energy.
Big time, Greg. Big time energy guy. Plays with great pace, always looking to push the action, and he does so without turning the ball over, and he's a sneaky defender as well.
Now McConnell, after the missed 3 from Klay Thompson. It's tipped.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Now here's Poole, coming off a stellar performance against Boston. Zubats, that's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's McConnell trying to claw his way back after a terrible showing in that loss to Charlotte. Poole on the wing. He's covered by McConnell. Got a piece of it. Dinwiddie with the steal. It's deflected. James against Gray. James in the post, and the layup's good off the glass.
Fighting through contact, not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here. Man, is it easy to remain in awe of the greatness of LeBron James. Clark, this is a guy that just doesn't seem to age. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's really one of the remarkable runs in the history of sports in my mind, quite honestly, Kevin, on and off the floor. We know he spends a lot of time and money to keep his body in peak shape. He yet is still not showing any real signs of slowing down. We know Father Time is undefeated, but I tell you what, LeBron is giving it a run for its money.
Bridges with the steal. Passes to Dinwiddie. Back to Bridges. To the inside. McConnell. And Thompson sends it back.
In terms of off guards, Thompson is an all-defensive team-level player, can compete with the best of them.
And LeBron James gets it to go.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Now, here's McConnell. Just 4 to shoot. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all. But, Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very rude awakening.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden wanting out? Hard to build chemistry and continuity. That has to be the focus moving forward.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Baca comes in for Torrey Craig. And Curry subbed in for Dinwiddie.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
One of my favorite eras in NBA history, Clark, the 80s Showtime Lakers.
Man, I played against those guys. Thankfully, it was just twice a year as we were in the Eastern Conference. But those dudes were unbelievable. Magic running the point. Kareem still playing at a high level down low. Worthy finding his stride and finishing the break. They didn't just win titles. Showtime had a flavor that was fun to watch if you weren't being run out of the building by them.
The Nets making a switch here. Stevens is checked in.
And for the Nets, it's been a whirlwind last couple of years. Assembling a super team, and before you knew it, it fell apart. But this franchise has been back from the ashes before, so don't write off that front office just yet. Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Lakers.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
And he makes that one.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Kennard, he's checked in for the Lakers. Patrick Beverly comes in for Poole. Outside Curry.
Show some love.
McConnell scanning the floor. Back to Curry for the 3. Doesn't go for him. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a filling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. But you almost had it.
And so much great talent coming into the league, Greg, every year. That 2021 draft class, in particular, looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft.
Now here's Curry. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Just 5 on the clock. Over Kennard. Curry can't get it to go.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
Now, here's McConnell. Aldridge, the pass to Stevens. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
LeBron James.
That's on LeBron James. This is his first trip to the line tonight. That free throw missing.
At the line.
Absolutely stone cold at the line thus far.
And they need every point they can muster right now. They've got to cash in here.
Kennard, the pass to Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here is Ibaka after the basket by the Lakers. Over to the wing. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
McConnell against Beverly. Elbow shot is on the way.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
Exactly. Nothing easy. They're making them work just to get into their offense. Very disruptive so far.
2 minutes to play. First quarter.
Kennard for 3. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
No coverage that time.
A precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
Here's James. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Yeah, 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
And the Lakers making a change here.
Hey, there are guys who have played as long as LeBron, okay? But how many have maintained their physical abilities the way he has so late in his career? I think that's a short list.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Here's James, and the dunk by James.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
It's the Nets now after the basket by Los Angeles. Here's Ibaka. Here's Aldridge. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
So effective in these screen and roll situations. Aldridge excels at taking what the defense gives him.
Beverly looking around. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Ibaka. Dinwiddie's checked in for Brooklyn. And the Lakers also making a switch. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for LeBron. 44 seconds left in the first quarter. Beverly for 3. And they recover it. A second chance effort. Stephens pulls it in.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass. He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Robinson for three. Offensive rebound. And the basket by Johnson.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Dinwiddie. That shot is off. And that does it for the first quarter. Lakers on top, leading by 8. 2K Sports back in a moment here.
28. Fans, you're next.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here. What have they been doing or not doing?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, Mills out there with Jordan Poole. And it's LeBron James. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Toscano in at the 3. Zubac trying to break loose. LeBron, no luck. Nets trailed by 6. Dinwiddie kicks to Ibaka. The pass to Stevens. Swiped away. Toscano passes to Zubac. Here's Poole. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
You know, over time, Aldridge has really developed into a pretty good shot blocker.
Dinwiddie against James. Now here's Dinwiddie. Defense is right there. Count it.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And that one's good. James. LeBron's got 17.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day great falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. JaVale McGee's checked in for Aldridge. Torrey Craig comes in for Serge Ibaka. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Curry. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Here's Poole. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
And he makes both free throws. Nets trailed by 8. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Craig finds Dinwiddie. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's McGee with the jam.
And this kind of athleticism at the center position, pretty remarkable. I mean, McGee letting it all hang out there.
James with it, defended by Dinwiddie. At the top of the key, Thompson. Buries it from three-point range. Thompson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Dinwiddie passes to Stevens. Poole against Dinwiddie. Clock at 6. He feeds it to McGee, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, you look at McGee and the career resurgence he's undergone, guys, outstanding. I mean, when he's been in the right situation, he's been very effective.
That free throw, no good.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. So he comes up empty at the line.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Pass to Bridges. Out left to the wing. Here's Steffens. He has 6, and the shot is good. Steffens got 8.
Oh, my, I didn't know he had the crossover in his bag of tricks. Now, I've seen it all.
LeBron kicks the ball. They grab their own miss. Another shot. Zubac's trying to break loose. And that one's good. James. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Dinwiddie against Poole. That one goes in. Dinwiddie's got 6 here in this quarter.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Here's Poole. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. And Brooklyn making a change. McConnell's checked in.
For your next, T.J. McConnell.
And Brooklyn has possession. They trail by 9 points. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. Stanley Johnson, he's checked in for the Lakers. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That'll be his second foul of the game. The kick out to Poole. His three-pointer's off the mark. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. 9-point game. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Craig good.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Poole against McConnell. Here's Ball. And the dunk by Ball.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
On the wing, Bridges. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on LeBron James. This is his first free throw of the game.
Really a good season for him overall last year when you look at the number, 83% from the line.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
And he makes the first.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
Both free throws good from Bridges.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Here's McClung. He's covered by McConnell. Bridges against Robinson. Over Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Dinwiddie. Sweet little floater. Dinwiddie's got 8 points.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
And the dunk by LeBron.
He's so good at creating his own shot. He's just got an endless supply of moves. LeBron James.
McConnell kicks to Dinwiddie. That one drops for him.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Here's McClung. He's covered by McConnell. Out to Johnson. Bridges against Robinson. LeBron James on the wing. There's the three. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Serge Ibaka has checked in for JaVale McGee. McConnell passes to Bridges. Dinwiddie against Kennard. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They've led by as many as 11 points. Outside, Robinson kicks it to Johnson. Lets it go with a three. And it's McConnell with the rebound. That's trailed by 5. Step back shot. Bridges, no one around him. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got 3 assists tonight.
A legitimate threat to burn you from that mid-range. Bridges recognizes when he should take that shot.
Curry's checked in for the Nets. Juan Toscano Anderson's checked in for the Lakers.
Noise, everyone.
Lakers leading by 3.
Substitutions on the court.
Now Beverly. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Kennard. For 3. And no good that time. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
And that can drive guys absolutely crazy. I mean, they know they're better free throw shooters than that, but just did not get it done from the line.
Craig pulls it in. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Bridges is a crafty player. Knows how to draw whistles and get to that line.
The Nets making a switch here. Aldridge is checked in. And here is Los Angeles now. They trail by 1. Down low. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Yeah, he was just a skosh late on the contest. That's going to be a goaltend for sure.
The Nets shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Dinwiddie kicks to Ibaka. Pass to Curry. Inside. Here's Aldridge. That shot missing. The Lakers go the other way with it. Los Angeles, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just 1 or 2 guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
On the wing, Bridges. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. And the pass to Curry. Offensive rebound. And Aldridge slams it in.
Boy, that's exactly the kind of activity on the offensive glass that makes Aldridge special.
Beverly against Dinwiddie. Lets it go from 11. The shot comes out. Some solid defense from Ibaka. Robinson against Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And on the slam, Bridges using the vertical to finish strong before the D can contest.
Aldridge is covering. Beverly for 3. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Aldridge has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. And that's dunked by Aldridge.
Well, he's so good around the basket that he doesn't really need to throw it down. But sometimes Aldridge just has to take advantage of it.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
The Nets making a switch here. Stevens is checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Mills is checked in.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
You know, he started slow, but now in the second quarter, he's finding his groove.
Lakers trailed by 6. 41 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Mills. Shoots over Curry. Los Angeles with another miss.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
And so Beverly will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Bounce pass Mills. Aldridge is covering. Will it go? Nice move. The shot will not fall.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here.
54.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
The first quarter was a difficult one for Brooklyn. They tried to get their legs under them and establish at least a little momentum. And now with the second half.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look. They wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Torrey Craig is out there with Mikal Bridges. And it's T.J. McConnell. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard position. And that's the group for Steve Nash as we begin the second half. And Zubac picks up the foul. That's his fifth foul.
And it's clear he's been a little out of control here tonight. The refs clearly have their eyes on him, and that's number 5.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Nets. McConnell in the corner. 6 to shoot. Going inside. Here's Aldridge. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Aldridge has got the lead up to 10 now for the Nets.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. Thompson's got 6.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA. And we might be talking the all-time list here.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And here's Poole for 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. McGee's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. 8 points for him.
It really balances out the backcourt when McGee is able to provide points inside. I mean, that's big.
And they double up James. And stolen by McConnell. In transition, here come the Nets. That one, no good. So the Lakers will take it the other way.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And that one's good. James.
Yeah, you watch LeBron play, and it's obvious he gets more joy out of passing to his teammates and setting them up than scoring himself. But tonight, he's feeling it.
And that was another look at the fantastic mobile one drive that happened a moment ago.
This team needed a spark, and boy, did they get one with that incredible attack at the rim.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line. Seth Curry, he's checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Lakers trailed by 11. James, left side. Thompson in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got his 4th assist in this one.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Greg, we know that Klay Thompson had 941 days between NBA games because of those injuries. But he was using that experience away for good.
And Klay announcing with that his family foundation would have a 941-day initiative. Programs to help workers who have suffered career setbacks. Thompson helping others with their comeback.
Nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game. Nets leading by 7. Pass to Craig. Curry on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. To the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. There's McConnell. And he banks in the lane. McConnell's got 4 this quarter.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
LeBron against Bridges. Poole with no one around. No good on the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, it's hard to know what Seth's going to do when he pulls up this close. He's excellent at making the defense uncomfortable.
First trip to the line for him here.
2 times.
First one falls for him. The Nets making a switch here. Stevens is checked in. Both good from the line that time.
And you know, for Curry, getting into the league has been a battle for Seth. I mean, he's more established and playing with more confidence now.
And there's the foul. It'll go on TJ McConnell. That's his 4th foul of the contest. And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
James kicks to Thompson. From outside, off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
McConnell against Poole. Passes it to Craig. The pass to Curry. Puts it up from 12. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one is on Bull.
And you know, Seth Curry has that shooter's mentality, which makes defenses uncomfortable. And that's part of how he gets these calls.
And both free throws good for Curry.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
James, the pass to Zubac. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Here's McConnell. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 6 rebounds in the game.
His shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Really doesn't matter what position LeBron is playing, the point, the 4 or the 5. James changes games with his passing ability.
And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Pass to Craig. Back to McConnell. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. McConnell's got 6 here in this quarter.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
And the Lakers call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
LeBron kicks to Thompson. And again, no good by the Lakers. Brooklyn leading by 12. Here's Stevens. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Stevens got 10 points in the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Poole against McConnell. Lock at 6. Back to Poole. Rebounded by the Nets. McConnell's got 4 rebounds in this game.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
LeBron passes to Robinson. Now Thompson, guarded by Curry. The shot by Thompson, no good. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Curry dishes to McGee, and it's in there. McGee's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Craig up top, covered by LeBron. Curry against Thompson. The offensive rebound. Here's McGee. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
LeBron is somewhere in the neighborhood of about 260 lbs, and there's nothing extra there. So he can physically impose his will and flat out dominate near the rim.
Back to Craig. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got his 8th assist here tonight.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle and at their offensive end.
Dinwiddie's checked in for Brooklyn. And the Lakers making a change here. Craig against James. He kicks it to Beverly. Kennard for 3. A rebound by the Nets.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Dinwiddie passes to Craig. Good on the triple. Craig's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks, you know, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it could probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting. You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
James finds Johnson. Back to LeBron. Nails the baby hook. 31 points for LeBron.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
Here's McConnell. Here's McGee. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
James in the post. Craig is on him. Unable to get that one. Curry on the wing. Defended by Beverly. McConnell against Robinson. Goes back up. The fadeaway. In deep, McGee drops it in. McGee's got 20.
It's obvious they've taken fewer threes here in the second half and are focused on having a more balanced offensive attack.
And Beverly kicks to LeBron. Craig pulls it in. Craig's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Back to Dinwiddie. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Beverly against McConnell. And Beverly kicks to James. Pass to Kennard. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 6 assists in the game.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And he comes up with the deuce. Curry's got 6 here in this quarter.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
29 seconds left in the third quarter. Johnson with the block. They retain possession. And Los Angeles guys shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Here's Beverly. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
5th personal
Man, I tell you, you really have to appreciate how much Beverly hustles. He plays hungry and with an edge. He's skilled, though, on both ends of the floor in addition to that.
The first one falls. So both teams changing it up here. Both free throws good from Beverly.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Here's Ibaka, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And offensively, Ibaka's been spending more time out on the perimeter, but watching him work inside there, you realize that may still be his bread and butter.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Brooklyn ahead, opening up a huge gap. Wilt. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an even. Fought contest. Here's Los Angeles now. So for the Lakers right now, Ivica Zubac is out there at Bowl. Then it's Patrick Beverly. Then it's Thompson, and it's Poole in at the point. Here's Zubac. The rebound by the Nets. Aldridge has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Out to the right wing. Knocked loose. Stolen by Thompson. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. And for Brooklyn, their shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Kicks it to Beverly. Passes it to Bull. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
Oh, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences, get ourselves fired up. You game?
No. Come on, Greg. I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it. Reed kicks to Craig to the right side. Here's Stevens. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Thompson. Lays it up and banks it in.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
There's the pass to Craig. Here's Steffens, defended by Beverly. Here's Aldridge. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. Joe Johnson checked in for Torrey Craig.
At the line, shooting for Brooklyn.
And the first one drops.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of neat to see Aldridge take on more of a leadership role. He's somebody the younger guys can look up to.
The Lakers making a switch here. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Aldridge is covering. Pass to Toscano. Here's McClung. And it's sent back by Aldridge. Reed with it. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge. You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Thompson from long range. Not that time. His 6th miss. He's made 4 of 10 so far. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Nets. Here's Stevens. The shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Fires the 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. And here's Reed. Poked loose. Out of bounds. Next ball as Brooklyn keeps possession. Robinson's checked in for Thompson.
For the Lakers, Duncan Robinson.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Aldridge kicks to Johnson. Out to Ibaka. Puts it up. And again, it's the Nets missing.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. McClung's got his first 2 points of the night.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Johnson at the elbow. Out to the right wing. The Nets working the ball around now. Here's Reed. Nice shot from 10 feet out.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Toscano. And here is Johnson. And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the game. Now a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initial, like KD or AD or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Steffens, good.
1 triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
Stevens.
Passes it to Johnson. A shake. And it's good on the layup.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there beautifully.
The Nets have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. Ibaka looking for an opening. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Reed. They get it back.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Now the pass to Toscano. Buries the long-range jumper. Toscano's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Johnson outside. Johnson against Ibaka. Johnson outside. Steps back and fires. Toscano with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Serge Ibaka picks one up there. Clark, when you were playing, social media wasn't a thing. Now that you see it through your eyes, how has that changed the game?
I think it's changed it exponentially, and in many ways it's been good in terms of more people being able to be connected. You can expose more people to more of the beauty of the game. For marketing, I think it's terrific when you talk about video clips and all of the different kinds of content you can create and share globally around the game. The challenge, though, for the players is making sure that they keep the main thing, keep first things first, and not allow the noise of the internet and social media to be a distraction.
Dinwiddie's shot is off for Los Angeles. They've gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Dinwiddie with the steal. Here's Johnson. Johnson with the rebound. The Lakers shooting here about 46% for the game. Toscano passes to McClung. Off with the layup. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Plenty of space. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Pass to Jovic. Greg, we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. I guess always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
Pass to Toscano. Here's McClung. Off target with his 3. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Nets. It's stolen. Here's Johnson. It's deflected. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Passes it to McClung. Back to Mills. The pass to Johnson. 4 on the shot clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Mills can't hit. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Right wing. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's McClung. Dinwiddie covering. And here's Mills for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Mills has got his first 3 points of the game.
And there's one of the sharpest weapons in Mills' arsenal, specifically because of how fast his release is.
Dinwiddie kicks to Ibaka. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Dinwiddie. And the Lakers also making a change. Kennard, he's checked in for Toscano Anderson.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Brooklyn.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a two-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for JaVale McGee.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with a fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
Jovic, Kennard covering. Now here's McConnell. Out to Ibaka. Shot clock at 3 from 17 feet out. The rebound by McClung.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
He gets it in there.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated in stride.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Here's McConnell. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks very much. Joe, congrats on the win. A lot of back and forth tonight, some good runs on both sides. How did you guys finally take control?
We just picked up our energy and effort. We was able to get some stops, got out in transition, started making a few shots, and it just kind of got contagious.
Great job, Joe. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. See you later.